Hi all. In this video today I want to say few things, maybe share my personal experience of how did I find my art style. All right. So initially I painted initially as in 5 6 years back. I started painting since childhood, but to be honest, as a practice I started painting 5 6 years ago, and I started out in painting barley art and old form of arts of India like Madhubani art, which are very typical. I started painting them and I enjoyed while I was painting, but then I shifted to few other art forms, especially painting landscapes or maybe painting some random cartoony elements or anything for that matter. So there wasn't a particular style attached to my art while I was painting all of them. But all of a sudden, I think few years back, I started painting a realistic eye, and for that the knowledge came from many YouTube videos. Especially my art was inspired by Lena Dania. I really didn't want to adopt her style of art directly, but it was inspirational from Lena Danya because she used to paint directly from the references, realistic reference photos, and paint it as is, and oils as a medium. That's when I started to explore oil paintings, which involved a lot of knowledge about oils because it is different. It is different from watercolors. It is different from acrylics because those are water soluble. Oils are not water soluble, and it's kind of difficult because distilled turpentine, linseed oil. How do you paint? How do you blend? How much time does it take oil paintings to dry? So all this was new to me. That was the hardest part of it. But while I was painting this realistic eye, I really enjoyed the process, and it took a lot of effort. I didn't do it at one shot. I did it in few days, maybe a week, drying the first layer, coming back again, drying second layer, coming back again. So that was the process, and the output turned to be really good as a beginner artist. Painting a realistic eye so lifelike was an achievement in itself. So I got a very good response from my audience, even on Instagram. So at that point of time, I didn't realize that that could be my art style because I was good at it, I was enjoying it, and in the first shot itself, I was really good at it, which I didn't realize. And then after that, I started doing other things as well, like painting landscapes in watercolors or painting people, portraits, urban sketches, loose sketches. So what not, everything I have tried, and every other medium which was available in the market I tried, even the gouache. So maybe 7 to 8 mediums I've tried, and 7 to 8 art styles I have tried. After that, at this point of time, I've realized that I can't do this all the time because it is messing up. I'm not mastering any of it. I'm not mastering any of the skill, any of the style. So if I look back, then I was really good at realism. So maybe that could be my style because I'm good at it. I'm enjoying it. Why not give it another shot? At that point of time, I again started researching a bit in YouTube, and that's when I found a few videos on wildlife art, realism, etc., etc. And then I've given a shot to this. This is still a work in progress. And if you see this closely, I haven't done any realism practice after painting the eye. This is my second realistic sketch, to be honest. And this is also turning out to be really good because I don't know how to paint fur, I don't know anything, and then I'm still good at it. So I think that is how I found my style, and this should be my style because the amount of observation I have, and observation to the detailing and the patience to detail everything, really matters a lot in realistic paintings, or if you are drawing towards hyperrealism. This is the major thing, and that's how I understood my art style. So how do you understand your art style? So if you have been painting like me, trying multiple mediums, multiple styles, and in that process, you will understand what your style could be, what your style would be, or what your style is. And what draws your attention, what you're really good at, and what the audience are appreciating, and what kind of art you can sell in the market for that matter. So all these are really important. If you start if you identify that in the early stage, you can niche yourself out and you can expertise yourself in that and master that particular skill, rather than trying multiple options and you end up nowhere. You just have that satisfaction. If you really want to stand out in the market, or you want to make your benchmark as an artist, this is a very interesting thing, and which is very important, that you sort out your art style in the early stage and then start practicing that. And at that time, you know what, when I realized that okay, I'm really good at hyper realistic images, I felt very happy, because I've been painting and doing arts in so many years and I've ended up nowhere. So from now onwards, I have a roadmap with me, that where do I see myself as an artist. Maybe now I'm maybe a 5 of 10. Maybe in future I can reach 10 on 10. So that's my goal, right? So once you find your art style, you can set that goal. So while finding your art style, you have to remember these things: what you're good at, what you can improve on yourself if you put effort. Are you enjoying the process? Is the market appreciating the art you've created? So consider all these in your mind and start finding out your style. So this is what I wanted to say in this video to the young artists out there who wanted to pursue art as their career, for that matter. It's better you niche out yourself in a very early stage. If you're very young, if you niche that out in a young age, you in down the line 5 to 10 years, you might be a very good artist or an experienced master artist. So that's what I can suggest to everybody out of my experience, and hope this will be helpful to you. And comment or hit a like button if this is helpful. Comment if you want to understand what your style is. If did you already understood, then comment that what your style is. I'll be happy to read your comments. See you in the next video, and bye for today.